Sacramento's in the running for USA Today's 10 best travel-worthy state capitals, and we're currently in 4th place right now. Mike Testa from the Sacramento Convention Visitors Bureau is here with us this morning with how you can vote Sacramento to be the #1 spot. So tell us a little bit about this contest.
Yeah, so it's a contest that USA Today started a couple of weeks ago. They do contests throughout the year, and some of these we pay attention to, some of them we don't. We'd like to be the best state capital, and we think we do a lot of great things here. So it's been going for a couple of weeks, and Sacramento's faring pretty well in the voting.
This is basically the state capitals that you should go travel to and go see. And what do you think is the #1 reason that Sacramento is one of those places people should come visit?
It's really about food. We're America's farm to fork capital, and if you look at what's happened in this city and in this region the past couple of years, food has really come to the forefront. We grow so much food here and export it to the rest of the country and the world, and that's starting to get some national recognition. So we know when people come to Sacramento, they'll eat very well, and that's something that we're trying to get out.
I was just admitting to you I've become a farm to fork snob because it's great to live here, but the problem is when you go travel somewhere else, you don't get as good of food when you're on vacation, which is usually part of the vacation, so we're kind of spoiled.
We are, and I think it's, you know, now that we've started talking about that we're farm to fork, we are spoiled. No other city in the country has farmers markets 7 days a week, 365 days a year like we do. It's a very lucky thing for us.
And because of that, that brings the amazing chefs that we have here.
Absolutely.
In our area. So, all right, so we're #4 right now. What are the cities ahead of us? Which cities are ahead of us?
Oh, geez, there's Carson City, Nevada. You know, I don't know. I paid most attention to Sacramento.
We just want to be #1.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned about who's ahead of us.
So what are some of the events that we have coming up in 2015 that you think will also set Sacramento apart?
A lot of great things in Sacramento. It's really about sports, it's about food, and it's about music. We've got the Bassmasters Elite Series coming in April. That's the premier fishing tournament in the world. 110 professional anglers vying for a cash prize of $100,000. So exciting to bring that to Sacramento for the first time.
Will that be on the Delta? Or will that be
It'll actually be
Sacramento
staged
River?
in Discovery Park, but then all over the Delta and the Sacramento River. They can go as far as they want to find the fish, but they have to be back for the weigh-in by about 3 o'clock. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's going to be amazing. Yeah. From the river to the fork. No.
Exactly. There you go.
Well, they'll throw them back in.
Amgen Tour California returns for its 10th anniversary in May. Exciting to host that. The overall start for a number of times in Sacramento, but great to bring that back. And then we move into the Sacramento Music Festival. 42 years in Sacramento. It'll return. You'll see the evolution you've seen over the past few years with some larger bands coming to town. U.S. Senior Open coming to town in June. We haven't hosted that before, so some of the best golfers in the world descending on Sacramento.
Oh, for the first time.
First time. Yeah, a lot of fun to host that, and you know, they have the practice rounds leading up to the tournament, so an awful lot of golf leading up to it. That's at Del Paso Country Club.
Very nice.
That'll be exciting.
Okay, so how can people vote if they want to help get us from the #4 spot to the #1 spot?
I think it's linked from your website. The address is so long that I'm not even going to try to say
at
it.
At KCRA.com. We'll make sure it's there.
Yes, and if you go to the Visit Sacramento Facebook page, there's a link on there too. So please, we encourage people to be proud of Sacramento and vote for us.
And 2 big shows happening tonight in Old Sacramento. For the
we got the fireworks show at 9 o'clock and midnight. Plus you have TBD Fest doing their block party in Midtown and the Hyatt and a bunch of other hotels. So we could just use tonight as an example of why we're the best capital. An awful lot going on.
All right, Mike Testa, thank you so much for being here.